The details, we have here the classic flap. The pocket in the back. Here's the side view, the bottom. This is caviar leather, and it smells so good. It smells just like leather. Chef's kiss. Okay. I asked for silver hardware. This comes in gold. I believe it comes in other colors and everything, but I wanted silver. The lock engraving is there, the zipper pocket, the front flap there, then the flap here, that beautiful burgundy background, that burgundy leather with the logo detail, 2 pockets right there, and then leather all around in that dark red shade. That's just a beaut. She's a beaut. Also inside is the barcode thing. I have an itch on my eye. I'm sorry. Okay. Back to it. Okay. So we have that. Put this here. So there you go. Folds up, nice and secure. And then this goes on top. Okay, then we've got this really beautiful strap and leather lining, leather intertwined in this super beautiful silver metal. This can be worn this way or let down to be a single strap bag. So it's however you want to wear it. You do crossbody with this one, shoulder bag with this one. You could really wear it in a multitude of ways depending on your mood. But yeah, this is what she looks like. Ta-da! She's gorgeous and she's big. So yeah, I'm super excited to have this in my collection because I don't have any Chanel's this size. So it's really nice to have one. I usually go for the mini squares, and it's really nice to have a bag that is this big. Yeah, I feel like it gives me a little bit of extra room. It's a super iconic, timeless bag as well. So has a nice shine to it, very like genuine, like caviar leather, the way that it's supposed to be. She's beautiful. She's just beautiful. And heavy. She's got some weight to her for sure. So definitely a heavier bag, keep that in mind. So yeah, Shebag is awesome. 5 days FedEx shipping, tons of selection. I've said this in many of my other videos, but I would never in a million years buy Chanel and DH Gate. I mean, little leather goods maybe, but not a full bag. I've never reviewed a Chanel bag from DH Gate because I have no idea what kind of quality that is. I'm usually not very happy with like a lot of my DH bags. A lot of them I don't wear or have gotten rid of. So private sellers for Chanel's are always the way to go. And it's really amazing that on my channel I can show you a bunch of different retailers that do like a higher end replica. So you can really feel confident about wearing this out, and you're not looking like you're wearing a rep. Like this is, no one is going to doubt this. She's so stunning. So, and heavy, and smells good. Oh, okay. Anyways, ta-da! So please check out Shebag. I cannot wait to buy other stuff from them. They also included as a little free gift this gorgeous, whoops, Bulgari necklace, this like onyx and this little diamond, and this is rose gold. So yeah, they just gave that to me for free too. So they're great. They have a ton of jewelry, which I love. And just like a really nice wide selection, and they have some economical stuff there too. I think they have like a $39 price point, like a $99 price point as like special categories to shop if you're budget conscious. And then of course they have the like higher end bags like this.
Actually the replica. So yeah, I will be doing a lot of close-up for you guys as well, so you guys can see all the details of this bag side by side, close up everything. Like I have all the details while I talk to you guys. I will put in all those snapshots as well. The first reaction for me when I got the replica one is that I can definitely see straight away how shiny this bag is. Can you see the shine on this bag compared to my one? Look, if I go like this, you guys can see, but this is way more shinier. With my real one, I feel like because this is the grain calf skin, the way people explain is that with this one, they have really smoothed it out as if like it has been like sandpaper, you know? But compared to the replica one, I feel like you can still see those little bumps of the grained neatness of the texture, and it didn't really look like it's like smooth out. But apparently with the real one, the longer you use it, the more like matte looking it looks. And honestly, I rarely use this bag. Like I've only probably taken this out probably twice, so I hardly use it, and the material for this is still like as new condition. Shouldn't put my makeup on this. Like honestly, I'm so precious with this baby right here. But yeah, that was my first reaction. But other than that, everything else, like straight away, the gold hardware of this looks exactly the same. My one currently has a protector, hence why it doesn't look as shiny as the replica one. But I'll show you guys like a side by side. For the strap wise, they both have the same length when I put them like this, which is great. And if I have to compare the chain of these two, it's probably identical. I can't really tell the differences in terms of the shininess, in terms of the texture, in terms of the color, in terms of the weight. They both feel really identical. For the lock, this is the real one. It is easy to open and easy to close back. I meant the interlocking. And for this one, it's the same. It's a little bit hard. Maybe it will loosen up a little. The back pocket, I have noticed that the replica one looks a little bit bigger than the real one. For the side, I would say the side is probably the same, which is great for both sides of the bag. Front wise, the replica one does look a little bit taller in terms of the height, as you can see, and it does look a little bit more boxy. However, the diamond has the exact same amount as the real one. When you do open it up, I have noticed something straight away. But before we go on to that, I'll just show you the zipper. This is the real zipper, and for the replica, it's probably the same. However, the little leather on the side of that zip does look a little bit thinner on the replica one compared to the real one. Now this one is so hard to like hold like side by side bag, but I have to say the logo of the lining for the replica one, for the CC, is way bigger than the real one. This is probably the only boo-boo I've noticed for the inside. But other than that, the burgundy lining is probably the identical color, which is great. Lining on the inside looks great. They look really the same. For my real one, I did get like a Samoga organizer to also keep the shape as well, and also to protect the lining because I do not want to scratch my baby up. My husband and I actually had a look at this bag together, and the way he said this replica one is actually a really good bead bag, but he even said that this is actually a really decent high-end replica compared to my real one. And it's actually really great to see the differences side by side because, you know, like then you can see whether like this is actually legit or not. I will put down the website where I actually got this from, and for the pricing for the replica, I think it was about 300 to 400 USD dollars. Like that pricing is nothing.
Gate versus private sellers, and like what I actually still use from DHgate, or if I feel the need to replace it from private sellers or the authentic thing. So let's go ahead and see what the bag looks like, and then I'll get more into that if you want to stay to the end. All right, so here is how it looks on. It's a beautiful bag. You can leave this here. I personally like it here because I will keep my like vape in it, or my like ear pods or something very convenient. I don't really like to put change in it. I did in my other one from DHgate, and this one, because it's a lot nicer, I won't. But, or you can also hang it from there, and it looks really cute like that. You can carry it by the chain. You can just carry this purse with the chain, or you can take it off and carry just this. Or one day I even walked to the store and literally put this on a chain and use this as a tiny little crossbody. So this bag is versatile in so many ways, and that is why, like, I know it's a loved versus hated bag, but I personally had to get it again because I have used the pieces and I've used it for so long, and I honestly love this bag. So if you stayed this far to the video, then I'm gonna get a little bit deeper. If you're subscribed, if you use DHgate, we're gonna kind of go down a little rabbit hole of why companies like Shebag and Save Bullet, I somewhat, mostly, always, 99.9% of the time will save up, purchase, pick out a bag, do a review, and then compare it to a bag that I've had from DHgate that I felt the need to replace because of bad quality, a bad smell, it not lasting as long as I would. Like, I do have some bags from DHgate that are going hard and strong after a year's worth of use, and I feel like I do owe you all a video on those items because it's amazing, and I can't tell a difference between some of them, nor can I tell a difference from this bag. So let's go ahead and compare it to my year-old DHgate bag. So right off the bat, this DHgate bag has no texture. At first, I didn't think that was a problem, and as I said, I used it all year long, and I mean, it might not be a problem, but when you see that reflection right there, you can just tell this bag has texture. This bag is smooth as ever. So this one has patinaed evenly, which I'm very careful with it, and I wipe it down with baby wipes or water. This one I will be apple guarding. Another thing I did notice, the straps are a lot different. This one a lot closer to the authentic. But let me show you something else on the coin pouch that I was not happy with. But with DHgate, you just kind of deal with it. With private sellers, you don't have to worry about it. So, of course, this is the DHgate one. If you look, it is not completely centered up. And I messaged the seller about this issue, and it's DHgate, so nothing happened. I ended up keeping it. Oh, and over time, the material has popped out of it, and I've had to like stick it back in there like with my nail, and I could probably glue it back in, but that's why I wanted one from Shebag that I could depend on. So this one is 100% even. The markings are on point. All right, so on to the next item. And I honestly just unboxed this, and I had peeked and I noticed something. All right, this one is done very nicely. This one right here is done very sloppy, and I've had to singe those strings back in. And then another thing I noticed are the imprints are a little different. Like right here on the Shebag one, it's this flower, for the flower first, and then the round flower, and then that one.